And now, Action News Now Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
All right, welcome back. Meteorologist Brian Ramsey here with us on a Sunday. You know, this morning I woke up, put on a football game, opened up the house, still let the breeze come in. It was really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Watched the Raiders win.
It was wonderful out there. And guess what? It's not going to stay wonderful.
Oh.
I know. It's sad. I'm sorry, guys. It's actually going to be heating up by midweek. So enjoy it while it lasts. As I love to emphasize, this is a live look from Soda Ridge, a camera located near Dunsmuir. It's looking north at Mount Shasta. Look, almost no snow on the mountain at all. But guess what? That's going to be changing very soon. There's no snow in the forecast yet, but the farther we get in October, the more likely that will become that we could see some of that snow. As for a look at later in this, for some reason the graphic isn't clicking. There we go. So the current temperatures right now still sitting in the 80s across parts of the valley, but only by a few degrees. We're still pretty close to the 70s, but we did warm into the 80s for today, and we're going to continue that warming trend into tomorrow, and then by midweek again 90s. Right now 60s and 70s in the mountains, and then air quality was looking pretty good across the area. Not currently, but the frost advisory is in place right now across Trinity County, so make sure to cover those plants. The frost could kill sensitive plants or crops. Now, we only get frost advisories for the first or second frost, and then after that, they kind of just let it go because you've already seen the frost. So this is going to be one of the first frosts we've seen in Trinity County. That's why that frost advisory is in place. What do you need for frost to occur? Well, you need temperatures to get close to freezing, but above freezing, and we're going to be seeing that in Trinity County. We're also going to be seeing that in our northern counties and in the mountains, but some of these mountain towns and cities are actually going to be too cold for frost to form. The valley will be too warm for frost. And then for dew points, you need dew point temperatures to be below 40 degrees. We're well below 40 degrees in the mountains, but we're actually too low. It's a little too, that air is a little too dry to form that frost, but just below 40, that's what we're going to be seeing towards the coast. So a little more moisture in that air, but that dew point's just low enough near the actual temperature for that frost to form. And the winds will be slow, which will also help that form, because winds sometimes can heat up the ground a little too much. As for the high temperatures tomorrow, we're going to be warming into the mid-80s for many in the valley, so a few degrees warmer tomorrow than what we are today. 60s and 70s in the mountain regions. And then for your Futurecast, we're going to have a few disturbances moving to our north. That will continue to cause some windy conditions in our area. And then Tuesday into Wednesday, a high pressure will begin to build into our area, that big ridge of high pressure, and that's going to heat us up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe even into Saturday. And then by Sunday, it looks to finally weaken, and as it weakens, we could see a cooling trend going into Sunday and into next week. Tomorrow, though, is National Gumbo Day. I know many of you are not familiar with gumbo in California, but if you ever travel to the south in Louisiana or Texas, I definitely recommend it. It is a wonderful dish to have. You can have sausage gumbo or shrimp gumbo. I prefer sausage, but many people like shrimp. I'm not a shrimp guy, though. Highs tomorrow, though, will be 82 degrees. If you do happen to have a gumbo recipe, 77 degrees for lunch for tomorrow. As for that 7-day forecast in Chico, high of 84 degrees for tomorrow. Back up to 91 by Thursday, and then we stay in the low 90s all the way through Sunday, and very sunny in that forecast, but notice the breezy conditions Tuesday through Friday. That will be a concern for fire danger. As for Redding, 84 degrees for tomorrow, back into the 90s by Wednesday, maybe even mid-90s by Thursday, and we stay in the 90s for pretty much the rest of the forecast and get breezy in Redding by midweek as well.
We'll keep an eye on the wind there, but no red flag warnings or anything like that right now.
No, we do not have any, and that is good.
Good. That and a little bit of Jack Frost.
Yeah, so fire danger will be elevated, but not quite critical.
Okay, very good. Thank you for that. We're coming right back.